Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Wangoi Mwitathi, and today I'd like to talk about things I wish I knew in my 20s. Stay tuned. Well, the first thing I wish I knew in my 20s is not to try and become great at something that I don't like. You end up putting so much effort in something that eventually you're going to give up on so as to pursue whatever it is that you love. So I wish I didn't pursue things I hated. Another thing I wish I knew in my 20s is to take care of my body. I never used to eat all the meals of the day. I used to think I'll always be strong. So I would maybe skip lunch, skip dinner, and have snacks. But it is important to take care of your body because it's the only one you have. You are never promised another body elsewhere. The body you have right now is what you get. Do not allow people who are vampires who just suck out your energy. They don't give anything to you, they just stick. Stay close to people who want more for you. Avoid energy vampires. Another thing I wish I knew is how to leave people in the reality they've chosen. Most often we find ourselves trying to change people, of which we come to realize that until they get to decide, there's nothing much we can do. Let them deal with the choices they've made about their own lives. It may lead to you parting ways, but sometimes it's best for you, especially if you've made the decision to move on. Just invest your energy somewhere else. Another thing I came to realize is you are tested the most when it's about time for you to level up. That's when you're almost hitting the jackpot or accomplishing something. That's when the world throws stuff at you, people around you. You're tested a lot. You're tempted to do things. You get sick. You feel like giving up, but hold on, because those are signs that you're almost there. Something always happens when you're almost near your breakthrough. Another thing I wish I knew is teach people how to treat you. I will treat you based on how you treat yourself. So if you respect yourself, I'll respect you. If you carry yourself in high standard, that is what I will give to you. Set your own standards and stand by them. Another thing I came to learn is waiting for a sign sometimes is a sign. It means an end of a season has come and you waiting or looking for a sign. Most people don't tend to think that or to take that as a sign, but it is a sign. So the waiting period is a sign that something else or a new chapter is about to begin. Another thing I wish I knew about myself is I wish I was addicted to better myself. Right now I am, but I wish I started in my 20s. I would be so far ahead in life. So if I could change something, I would have focused on being better. Thank God I'm doing it now. Something else I came to realize is when you want nothing, everything comes to you. And the opposite happens. When you become needy, things sort of repel you. Learn to be free of things and they will come to you. Be willing to be misunderstood, especially if you're on a journey to become a greater person. A lot of people will not understand what you're trying to do, and don't try to make them understand. Be ready to be misunderstood and to be judged. So do what you have to do. Another thing, go hard when things become easy. Don't be fooled by when things become easy and you tend to relax. No, go hard as a reminder of where it is that you're trying to go, or as a reminder of the goals you're trying to achieve. So when things become easy, always look for something else to do. This is an exciting point. Only ask for advice from people who have been or are where you're trying to go. If someone has never been where you're trying to go, do not indulge in their advice. They can advise you, but don't take it to heart. Only acknowledge or consider advice from people who have been or are where you want to go or where you want to reach in life. Another thing we tend to do is to dim our light for other people. I have done that severally. But sometimes when you do that, it's because we don't know to fulfill someone else's wish or want or need. But it is okay to be selfish and shine your light. So don't dim your light for someone else, especially if that person is not willing to dim their light for you. Put yourself first because you come first. The word no is a complete sentence. Don't worry about their feelings, the same way they are not worried about your feelings. No is a complete sentence. Don't shift your standards to suit someone else's needs. Your feelings matter too. Another thing, stop reading books for the sake of reading them. Start studying books. The difference between reading a book and studying a book is when you read, you don't practice whatever it is that you've read. It doesn't show in your life. But when you're studying a book, you can tell the difference by how you choose to change your life based on whatever book you're trying to read or you were reading. Another thing I came to learn, and I wish I knew sooner, was learn to always assume positive intent in every situation. Don't be so quick to be negative. If something happens, for instance, someone steps on your feet or your foot, or someone is in a hurry and they bump onto you, don't assume it's out of ignorance. Think positively. Maybe they didn't see you. Maybe they were also pushed and they came towards your side. So don't be quick to think negative. Always think positively first. Another thing is put your mask on first before putting someone else's. This just comes to loving yourself and being selfish about yourself. Only when you fill your cup, that's when you'll be able to pour into someone else's cup. If you're not healthy, if you're not okay, how else are you going to be able to help someone else? So fill your cup first, put on the mask, then that way you can be able to help someone else. Your new life will cost you your old life. You can't have both. You have to be willing to let go of the old life, especially if you're entering a new chapter, if you're starting a new chapter in your life. You have to let go of the old so that you can make space and allow the new to come in. Another thing that I should have learned in my younger age is keep the commitments you make to yourself. If you decide you're going to eat healthy, eat healthy. If you decide you're going to go to the gym or start exercising, stick to those commitments. That way you'll be able to be loyal to yourself. If you decide you want to start something, go ahead and start it. Don't make commitments to yourself and break them. It will be easier for other people to also commit to you and break the commitments they have with you, because it all starts from you. Another thing is treat others the way you'd like them to treat you. If you want people to love you, put love out to the world. Don't be mean. If you want people to be kind to you, be kind to other people, and it will be reciprocated back to you. Once in a while, tell people about them. You never know. They might be giving up in life, and your choice of words, or whatever you choose to tell them, something great about themselves, is maybe or could be the only reason to make them keep holding on. So tell people great things about themselves. You never know if you're saving someone's life. If you keep on running into bad people, you might be the problem. You cannot be telling us every day, oh, you're complaining, oh, so-and-so, they keep gossiping, oh, so there's a high chance you're a gossiper too. Why does it always happen around you? So if you keep running onto the same people with the same problem, You might be the problem. So change. Remember, misery loves company. Nobody wants to go down alone. Avoid drama at all costs. Great people do not involve themselves in drama and gossip. They walk away. You do not want people walking away from you. So avoid drama at all costs. Anywhere they are gossiping or talking this and that about people, those are not great minds. Walk away. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Remember, fear gives bad advice. Whenever you're afraid or you're going through something and you're fearful, our minds tend to give us the worst advice. So when you are facing fear or you are afraid of something, don't listen to yourself. Find someone close to you, tell them whatever it is you're going through, and listen to them instead of listening to your own advice at that moment. It is crucial because the advice you'll give yourself at that moment will be the wrong advice. So avoid advising yourself when you're afraid. Get rid of your vices. By vices, I mean all your bad behaviors. Gambling, watching things you're not supposed to be watching, social media, junk food, sugar, whatever it is that doesn't work for you, get rid of it. It will only slow you down and it will make it harder for you to reach your destination. Don't ever blame somebody else. Always blame yourself. Someone who blames other people has a long way to go. But someone who blames themselves, they have arrived. Because they will always try to find a solution to whatever the problem that was. When you blame yourself, it's a way of acknowledging and accepting the fact that nobody is coming to save you. You can only save yourself. So it will force you to think outside the box and look for solutions. It's never too late to change. You can change at whatever age or at any stage in your life. Everybody has to take that first step of change eventually, sooner or later, unless it's too late for you. Be dissatisfied with where you are. I'm not saying don't be grateful. Be thankful. Thank God for everything that you have, but don't relax. Remember, everyone has a plan of where they want to be. You have a goal. So don't be content. Be dissatisfied with where you are. The discomfort will force you to reach greater heights. Make time for what you say is important to you or what you think is important to you. If it's family, in the midst of your busy life, make sure you make time for them. If it's friends, make sure you make time for them. This world can get busy and you can forget such things. So always create time for things that are very important to you. Remember, respect comes from admiration, not fear. Respect and fear are two different things. Do not confuse them. Well, those are the few points I had for you today. I hope this gets to help someone change when they're still young or when they still have the time. Please like and subscribe so that you are notified once we upload new videos, and let us know in the comment section what you would like us to talk about next time. Thank you so much for watching.